Hello again, and welcome to the finale reflection, or as I've been calling it, Caballeros el Amor. So let's begin then, shall we? We begin with the narrator giving us a rundown of Celestia's predicament. Coming soon, the Jewel of Equestria, Counterlot, and future home to the most snootiest and bushiest ponies ever. A long time ago, Princess Celestia had to banish her own sister to the moon for 1,000 years. She took temporary solace in another world, where her sister was not the villain, a land ruled by a handsome and good-hearted stallion, the double of her own world's evil King Sombra, and whose story is also sad and insane. And in that refuge from her responsibilities and grief, she found everything she wanted, and everything she knew she shouldn't have. This really is like my novellas. We got tragic love, evil twins, a crazy scenario, now what we need now is a dramatic opening theme, and someone slapping someone else, and we can have ourselves a hit here. Present day. I can't believe you replaced me with another me while I was gone. I'd be insulted, but I don't think I can be, since it was me. This can make for a great Jerry episode. Luna, I didn't replace you. I was going through a very tough time in my life. I needed some pony, any pony to talk to. You could have talked to me. Why must you always crush my hopes? You could have brought me back from the moon. After Starso and I had our falling out, Rico and the other Luna were my closest friends, and it's just one more reason you and I shouldn't go through the mirror. I'm so closely bonded to both you and the other Luna. You're both so dear to me, but you're the original, the best one. Quite right. Don't you forget it. Trust me, the fans won't let you. I don't like the looks of the sky. It feels wrong. Yeah, it's like the Burning Legion's coming. I'm beginning to wonder if setting something as powerful as the elements of harmony through the mirror is only adding to the rift. We have no choice but to wait for the turn of your champions. Shall we have some tea? It will calm you. Oh yes, and could I have some crumpets? Tea will be lovely. Servant, tea! We're both perfectly capable of getting our own tea. What is the point of being the monarchy if I have to fetch such things myself? Probably better rulers, then you wouldn't have the Phantom constantly railing on you so much. Back on the other side, we're back with Riku and the gang as they're heading to the castle of two sisters, and during that walk, the main seven tell him how the elements of harmony freed Luna, as well as him retelling everyone that when Shirley became evil, it strengthened Laverne's power. The connection between our worlds scares me. We can't hurt Laverne and Shirley without hurting our princesses. If we don't get this right, we could really hurt every pony. When have we ever turned down a scuffle? Well, there was that one time you guys ran from the Teenage Dragons, or the other time with the Hydra, or that other time with the Timberwolves. What happens if we fail? Twilight, calm down. We haven't failed yet, have we? And I don't plan on starting to fail at things today. I failed at a lot of things. Caber tossing, hang gliding, underwater basket weaving. Remember that one time you tried to go over a waterfall while decorating a cake? Do I? That was a big failure. But I'm sure it won't happen today. Nothing but winning. Go team! Yay! Girls, go sit in the corner and wait as the adults get this handled. Rico looks up at the sky and knows that they get closer to the castle. They notice that the clouds get darker and darker, and it puts him on edge. Spike, take a message. Tell Celestia that we have a plan and we're on our way to defeat the evil princesses. Tell her we will do our very best to keep her sister safe during the fight to come. I'm betting it's gonna last 30 minutes. You want in? And in case this is our last correspondence, please tell her I'm thinking of her. Well, alright, but I don't think it'll mean the same thing coming from me. Maybe she'll be like, oh look Luna, Spike is thinking about me. Isn't he such a good nephew? Or would he be considered son? AJ and Rudy try to comfort Rico while Twilight suggests that they go over the plan again. Again? We went over this 37 times! The 38 times a charm! You know Twilight, there's such a thing as being over-prepared. Yawn. Should we go meet them out there, or let them come here? Let them come.
Frostborn hungers.
Shirley asks why, and Laverne tells her that she plans to bring the other Celestia through the crumbling veil. Once the other Celestia is here, I have a plan to force the spell to her world out of her. And then we'll have her little minions trap her in crystal, and I'll be free to take over her world without fear of her getting so much as a paper cut and hurting us both. Don't you mean us? What? We will be free to take over her world. Us. Of course, us. I smell betrayal. Back with Celestia and Luna, Celestia is just finishing reading the letter. Sister, what is it? I'm never gonna see him again, am I? Likely not. We need to seal this breach before it gets worse, as you said. None of this would have ever happened if I just lived in the Star Swirl. I could have saved us from all this. How are you to know where fate would lead you? A secret life that would eventually fracture the very cosmos between two worlds and lead you to keep secrets from the only ponies you ever considered your truest friends.
Burn!
That's very helpful. Thank you. It's just nice to know you're not perfect. I've never claimed to be. That in sub hazard make you look perfect though. Out of everything right now, I wish I could apologize to Star Swirl. He never deserved this. I'm sure he knew how sorry you were. Back in the past, definitely should have made this into a drinking game. A fortnight away from my own bed. I'm getting too old for this. Celestia! Oh, gave my old heart a start. Star Swirl, it's nice to have you back. Is it? I don't really know what to say. My actions were... Tut tut, my dear. Princess, I can sympathize with you on this. I really can. But making decisions you don't want to make is part of being a ruler. I had to make a decision for you. I'm sorry. We'll just pretend this whole mess never happened and move on, alright? It's really for the best. It's over now. No need for apologizes. We're forgetting about the whole thing. La 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 la. I'm not listening. I'm not a good pony. No, Celestia, you are, for lack of a better word, human. You're in love, and you don't want to lose that love. But what I find interesting here is that Celestia's about to come clean with everything, but Starswirl didn't want to hear any of it, so it makes you wonder, if he did listen, could he have stopped all this from happening? Back at Side B in the present, the gang finally make it to Laverne and Shirley's castle, and Laverne offers Rico one last chance to give her the spell to Celestia's world, and Rico once again says no, stating that he doesn't believe that she'll keep her promise. What if I brought your special sun pony here? That's not gonna happen. Celestia will never fall for some cheap trick to lure her here. Oh, it's not a trick. I'll bet you'll come running if her sister's life is in danger. What? No, what are you? Someone better pick up the phone, cause I just called it. Ow, what was that for? Okay, you can't do that. This is a kid's comic. Well, technically she can. Now, if she killed Shirley, which in turn would obliterate Luna, then she would be crossing the line. Back with Celestia and Luna. Luna's feeding her pet possum Tiberius, while Celestia's looking up at the sky, seeing the cracks appearing, when out of nowhere, Luna's thrown right towards the mirror, smashing it. You'll be fine, Luna. I'll get help. The mirror. Twilight Sparkle and her friends will be able to get back. Oh no, what's happening? And right under the sisters' hooves, we can see reality literally falling apart. The next panel is one great big splash showing the two worlds merging together, and we see all the characters and their doppelgangers' reaction to this. And once again, we see the mystery man. I will learn your secrets. I don't think I can fix this. I'm on it. Gah. Whoa, Spike, careful with that throwing arm. Any harder, you might have snapped her neck. Celestia! Ha ha ha! This is even better than I could have ever hoped for. Too bad you're all probably gonna die when the worlds merge together, which will mostly cause them to implode. I'm fine. Here, take Luna. Wait, what are you doing? Ending this. Oh, the kitten has claws. Give me your world. Never! You know what this means. The main six finally get their elements equipped and fly up to help Celestia, who has now become the Phoenix Force, which itself is awesome, but that's not the most metal part. The best part is, Spike gets to join the fray! Yeah! We both know this fight has no winner. Just give up. I don't think so. This is for my sister. Enough! Twilight Sparkle, your friends, do what you have to do right now. I can't hold this much longer. Right. No. Wait, stop. Ha, you can't take me out without taking her out. This isn't time, Rico. My offer of leaving you two alone while you let me rule the world is still on the table. You know I gotta give her some credit on this. Even in a no-win situation like this, Laverne still tries to turn it in her favor. Twilight Sparkle, don't you dare stop. You'll have to imprison us both. It should bring balance back to our world. Take Luna back. You and she are in charge of Equestria now. I leave it to you. What? No, Princess, I can't do that. I can't leave you here. You must. A wise pony once told me, making the decisions you don't want to make is part of what we have to do. I'm making this decision for you. I'm sorry. Oh, she's saying the same thing that Starswirl said to her when he was her mentor, and now she's saying it to her pupils, and now it's coming full circle. Shut up, it took me 3 readings to get that, okay? No, I'm not ready for this. Neither am I. I'm actually part of the minority that loves you. There has to be a way to save you. I'm so proud of you, Twilight. I know that you will be an amazing leader of Equestria. Goodbye.
So long, farewell, I'll be there saying goodnight.
This isn't that type of goodbye. No, there has to be another way. We need to restore balance between our worlds. I'm so sorry, Rico. No, I won't let it end for you like this. Twilight, I have an idea. Balance. We need to restore balance. The Somber in your world is the villain, right? What is he saying? I know what he's saying. Rico, are you crazy? Do you know what that will do to you? I know exactly what it will do to me. And without warning, Rico blasts the main 6, knocking them out and taking the gems of the Elements of Harmony to use for his final spell. Rico, what are you doing? Balance. If I can draw out the evil that saturates my world, Celestia and Luna, I can set everything right. No harm will come to them if they are good. And that will mean you're safe. But where are you gonna put all that evil magic? The only place it can go. We see Rico drain the evil out of Laverne and Shirley, and as he said, they are now both good.
Oh my God! I'm gorgeous!
And might I say, hello, Pharaoh Laverne. Why, that nemesis looks gorgeous on you. Okay, I get it. Gosh, I can hear do nothing in this channel. We see Rico absorbing the darkness while Celestia holds him and cries, knowing that she may no longer see him again, when the next panel shows him exploding, blasting her and the elements away. We then see each element fly back to their owner. He sacrificed himself. Actually, something worse has happened to him, as next we see that Rico has now become King Sombra. Rico. But instead of looking at her with love, he only shows hate, and then flies away as Celestia looks on in despair. He did it! The walls between our worlds are building back up! The mirror on the other side, it's broken! Look, over there, it's our ticket home now! We all need to get through the portal, now, before it closes! Come on! Shirley, take care of him. Take care of your Equestria. Celestia, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Before she can finish her goodbye, the portal closes as AJ hangs on to her hat. You know, AJ, since now we know you have plenty of these, this isn't exactly what I'd call worth it. Back in our counter lot, the gang are all helping out cleaning up the mirror shards. Wait, Rarity, what are you doing with those gems? So that's it then. The mirror's gone? It's for the best. Twilight, I'm so sorry you had to learn about all this. I'm not without my flaws. I hope you don't think less of me. Princess, if anything, it made you more real. It helped me see that I can be a princess and not me perfect. I meant what I said. You would do a fine job ruling Equestria if it came to that. That didn't scare me as much as it used to. But for now, I think I'm ready to keep being a bookworm. Princess Luna gave me master keys to Star Swirl's old library. Sure, that couldn't possibly cause any trouble. Come back next week as Twilight and friends have to fight off an eldritch abomination that she just released. You all did so well today. I cannot thank you enough. I know that I have no right to ask you, but I would appreciate it if word of this adventure did not reach my subjects. Yeah, sure, I doubt anyone knows reality literally falling apart. Princess? What do you want us to do with all the pieces of the mirror? Destroy them. Well, I'll keep this one piece. To remember. Are you sure you'll be alright? I will be. In time. Goodbye, Rico. How lucky am I that I had some pony that makes saying goodbye so hard. Goodbye, my sweet Celestia. The now evil Rico says, as he sheds a single tear while holding on Celestia's crown that fell during the battle. Oh, I'm all alone now. No love to shield me. Trapped in a world that's a distorted reality. Reflections. Conclusion. Pardon me, I need a moment. Rico! No! 2 more hours of crying later. Okay, I'm back. So I said before in the beginning, this is still my all-time favorite story and by far one of the best in the IDW series. From Andy's amazing artwork to Kay Cook finally giving the fans a Celestia-centered story that shows that she's not always perfect, to the fact that this is still the one story where not everyone got out okay. There was a sacrifice that had to be made. Now, is this story perfect? Oh heck no, it has a lot of the same problems that the two-parters have, with the biggest being that even though the story's about Celestia and her dark past, she didn't get to help out as much as she should. Especially with that whole, their copies can hurt each other, which really when you think about it, just winds up hurting your head. However, there is one thing that's grinding my gears, and that is that there are those who say Celestia got out of this scot-free. I mean, it's not like Celestia just lost the love of her life to darkness, having the mirror destroyed so now she can't go save him, and forever living with the guilt that this is partly her fault. She'll be fine, she can just walk it off, right? But at the very least, there is one silver lining in all this. During all that madness and reality warping shenanigans, I went to Star Sword Library and got my very own mirror! Now I too can go to other worlds now. I just first need to figure out how to get this thing to work. Merp. But anyway guys, that's all the time I have for this one. But again, thank you so much for joining me on my first arc, and let me know what I can do to get better and what your thoughts on this were. I really would love to hear it. But again, I'm Valis and I hope you all are having a good day.